Welcome back to the Shadow Survivors. We've got a massive update here for Enshrouded. In today's video, we're going to be diving in and talking about everything new and what you guys can expect with update number 4. And before we dive in, if you guys don't want to have to be online 24/7 in order to have your friends join you at any given moment whenever they have the freedom to play, well, check out Enshrouded. I am partnered with them. You can find that link down below in the description, but nevertheless, they host a variety of different game servers, including Enshrouded. So if you head there using my link, you can go ahead and click rent your game server now, and then from here you can select how many slots or player slots you want for your server, and then this will essentially allow the server to be hosted 24/7 by Enshrouded and allow you along with any of your friends to join whenever you guys have available time. So if that's something you're looking for, be sure to utilize my link down below in the description. I am a partnered affiliate. It is an affiliate link and it directly helps support the channel. Thank you. So diving right in, starting off with the brand new biome, and that is Alban Eve Summits. The Alban Eve Summits is a massive new mountain region with frozen rivers, icy lakes, and just unique alpine wildlife. Keep in mind that this update and new biome is actually set for higher level challenges. This is not going to be for a brand new player diving into the game with a low level character. You're definitely going to need to gear yourself up properly and potentially even make it your way to the original max level 25 before even attempting to jump into the new biome. Additionally, there are aerial updrafts in the new zone, which will essentially extend your gliding period by lifting you up even higher. Not only that, be careful because it will actually throw you off your original route if you're just simply used to gliding and, not paying attention. Additionally, the new zone will house a variety of brand new materials and resources for you to gather, harvest, and collect. It'll feature a ton of new shroud route locations for you to collect additional skill points. And last but not least, it'll feature a ton of new wildlife creatures for you to actually tame via the new taming mechanic. Again, we'll talk more about that in a second. New enemies for you to fight and new bosses for you to discover and learn their mechanics on for you to conquer. And the cherry on top for me is just simply how beautiful the landscape is. It's a massive brand new biome. I love the mountainous, snowy kind of vibe and feel, and I'm just really excited to dive deeper into it and then really uncover everything that it has to offer. And on top of the brand new biome, they've also increased the max level cap for players, which was originally set for 25, now is set for 35. So we're going to be able to gather or gain 10 additional levels. So we're going to be able to make use of those new shroud routes in the brand new biome to gather those extra skill points. And on top of that, they've also given us another crafting tier. There's going to be a ton of brand new resources and materials that will also unlock a variety of brand new crafting benches, unique armor sets, spells, skills, and even class specific perks. And to give you guys a pre-look at some of the brand new armor sets, we have a couple of different ones to show here for the magic users, the rogue or ranger dagger class. We even have a one for a heavy armor or melee class here, and all three sets look really cool, and I love the little frost and fur accents. It really goes well with the brand new biome. Let me know down below in the comments which armor set that you like the most. So moving on to the brand new dynamic weather system, and this one's going to be a big one that every player needs to know and understand prior to working their way into the brand new biome. When it comes to the new dynamic weather system, they have basically taken things like rain, for instance, which can now obviously soak your character, and becoming soaked now also provides a debuff for your stamina regeneration and endurance. So you're definitely going to be needing to make sure that you're paying attention to when you are wet, when it is raining outside, and where the nearest campfire is, so you can obviously warm up and dry up, if in a sense, to get rid of that debuff. And on top of that, in the new zone, they are introducing the cold mechanic or the freezing mechanic, aka hypothermia. All right, essentially, if you go to the higher altitudes, you go to the new zone, you climb up a mountain, you continue working your way up, which you will have to do to explore everything in this brand new biome. Either way, you're going to eventually see in the top left hand corner your cold meter. Once this gets really low or to a certain point, it will start to become dangerous. Your character's screen will start to ice over, and then if you do start to develop hypothermia, you only have a couple of seconds before you completely die, and it is a pain trying to get back and forth to your body over and over again to just constantly loot whatever you had so you don't lose it forever. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you are prepared when diving into this brand new zone to battle the cold elements. You can do this a variety of different ways. One, the brand new armor sets now will feature a new perk called Frost Resistance. So you can utilize this to your advantage by stacking it up. Not only can you find it on individual items, you can find it on, armor sets, you can find it even on rings. So just make sure you're utilizing that to your advantage. On top of the armor sets, you can also use recipes and dishes that you can craft, especially from items inside that new region. Different dishes will offer a variety variety of different buffs, and including the brand new one, which is frost resistance. So again, stacking that on top of your armor obviously will make it a lot easier for you to survive in these harsh cold elements. And lastly but not least, when it comes to the harsh, cold elements, you can utilize things like campfires, your bigger bonfires, and even your torches, hopefully to potentially save you in a pinch if needed. But I definitely wouldn't rely on a torch in a situation. I would make sure you're stacking up the right armor and the right buffs with your food prior to even entering the zone. Now, the next brand new feature dropping in this update brings us to the new townsfolk and NPCs. Previously in Enshrouded, we had a handful of NPCs. These NPCs just stayed in place wherever you summon them utilizing the summoning staff. They really didn't do a whole lot of anything besides you able to accessing their inventory and craft items directly from them. Well, now they have officially introduced a variety of new NPCs and townfolk. These guys can actually join players' bases, adding to the entire community feel. Not only that, the NPCs' tasks and actions and stuff of what they do actually caters to it being daytime or nighttime. They're going to offer a variety of new quests, and on top of that, very similar to something like the Fortnite Lego survival game, if you've ever played that, you can add new townfolks and NPCs to your base by simply placing down a bed and utilizing the summoning staff to assign that bed to that individual NPC. It is a very awesome, cool, expansive update, and I'm very excited to jump in here and experience everything that I can discover with it. And now jumping into the next big update we have for the game, and that brings us to farm animals and pets. Yeah, you heard that correctly. We now officially have tameable animals and creatures here inside of Enshrouded. Some of them will produce additional resources once you tame them and maintain their happiness level by feeding them and petting them and giving them a bed, that sort of thing. And some of them are just simply pets, like for instance a cat. You can get a cat, you can pet each and every one of the farm animals, and it's just a awesome, exciting feature here to see added to the game. The update includes 6 types of peaceful wildlife animals that you can tame and bring back to your base, and 6 new pets. These new pets are going to be 3 dogs and 3 cats. You are able to pet these animals, feed these animals, and simply take care of them. If you happen to put more of the exact same animal in a pen together, over time, as long as their happiness level is maintained, they will also breed to produce offspring. Again, I'm very excited for this element to be added into the game, and I just can't wait to see some of the really cool creative builds that people come up with to showcase these new farm systems. And speaking on all of the new items they've added into the game, that features 9 new armor sets, 6 new building block materials, and 5 new terrain materials. Additionally, they've added new decor, props, things like king-size beds that can add comfort and functionality, plus the addition of fireworks for that creative flair. And that, friends, is just a handful of stuff that you can expect in the brand new update here for Enshrouded. I'm going to let you guys uncover all of the other things. I don't want to spoil too much information here for you guys, but I just wanted to jump in here and cover the brand new updates and the big things that I think that every player will be excited about. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything survival games related. And if you guys are interested in checking out more of my Enshrouded videos, check out my Enshrouded playlist I have right here, where I dive deeper into the game's core mechanics to give you guys a better understanding.